because I had a little time this morning, I thought I'd walk y'all around my kitchen garden. Maybe take like 10 minutes or so, give you a quick tour. You'll see all the stuff that I have to harvest, but you'll also see some of the stuff that's been a little neglected and needs a little cleanup. But I'm gonna try to take care of some of that since I got some time. I hope y'all enjoy seeing my kitchen garden. It's one of my loves. So I have an arch with a couple of climbing roses on there, and look at them. They need some work, but that's okay. They're about to have some more blooms on them, so that'll be real nice. But my garden is made up of 7 raised bed and a handful of pots. And as you can see, it's full of stuff, right? The heat don't stop us from being full of stuff. I've got my herbs. You see the rosemary. I like to keep it in a pot because it'll take over. I got a little, that is called grapefruit mint. And baby, that's something special, but keep yourself a pot of mint if you know like I know. My squash plant, he's doing so good. I just added those seeds into the garden just a few weeks ago, towards the middle of July. I've got oregano galore. My tomatoes, they're a little sickly, but that's okay. I'm gonna cut those back and work on those some because they'll give me some more if I give them some love. I've got a pretty Swiss chard here. And if you know like I know, I got another one right here. Swiss chard is a really cool leafy green, but I'm gonna tell you something. This big leaf, pretty. But this little leaf tastes so much better. I've got my peppers. These two are they're doing good. If you look real close, they've got the starts to flower buds on there, so that's real happy making for me. But over here, you see where I got a hungry little caterpillar eating this thing up, so I may need to give it a little spray of some insecticide of some sort. I've got more sage than I will ever know what to do with. And this little plant here, that's stevia. And if you've seen like all that sweet and low and equal, that's the stevia plant. And boy, those leaves are sweet. I got some more beat down tomato plants. Those are just gonna end up going because I let them go too bad and they are just getting eaten up. But I think because these are getting eaten up, that may be why some of the others are doing pretty good. One of my tall beds, Swiss chard, that is way too big. Real pretty to look at, but that's not the best leaf to eat. That one is. And in this bed, I've got some more tomatoes and tomatoes, because your girl loves what? Tomatoes. We'll loop around this way. I got more oregano, and this oregano, it just always smells so good. If you just shake that around, you got yourself something. One of my favorite flowers to add to my vegetable garden is sweet alyssum, and I put it in there because just like its name, it smells so sweet and so good. And then I got my super job for the day is to deal with my beautiful peppers. They look so good, but they have gotten so tall. So that's 2 pepper plants. One of them is Todd's favorite. It's a chili pekin, and I might have to reach to the back to get it so you can see it. That chili pekin is something special. I've got a mess of micro leeks that have gone all the way to flower, so we won't really be eating that. But with those blossoms, let me tell you a secret. You can put those blossoms in some vinegar and oil, best salad dressing ever. But right now the bees are working on them hard, so I'm gonna leave those alone. I've got this bicolor sage that I don't remember the name of. I've had that plant for about 3 years, and it's moved all over this garden. Next bed, one of my favorite peppers is the shishito pepper. You probably been to a restaurant where they blistered it up, salt and pepper. So good. What a great appetizer. And then another tomato plant. This is my Roma tomato. Look at that little cute little thing. And then I've got banana peppers galore. A cute little mini zinnia. And what else we got? We'll go around this side. This is one of my favorite raised beds. And this is the one that gets the most sun. So when you look at my garden, one of the things you'll see is that I had Todd Johnson build a pergola over it. And a lot of people are like, well, you're not going to get enough sun. You're not going to get enough sun. Well, we don't have any trees. We got trees, but we don't have enough that block the sun. So that pergola is why a lot of my stuff is still going in July. Anyway, back to the bed at hand. These are my Thai chili peppers, and they look perfect. And hidden in the middle, I've got a zinnia plant that is looking not so perfect, but that's okay. But if you look a little closer, I got my favorite little tomato plant. That baby is called, that tomato's called Tiny Tim. Look at Winston back there. But the Tiny Tim tomato plant, it is an indeterminate plant, which means it will grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. And so a couple of months ago, it started looking bad. So I just cut it all the way back. I cut it back real low, and it came right on back. It's still growing. So some of these plants, once you get to know what you got, you can trim those plants back, and you'll get more. And then one more funny thing that happened. So that is those are tomato starts, and I'm gonna tell you what that came from. When these little tomatoes fall off of this plant and you don't harvest them, I don't know if you can even see that tomato, but when those tomatoes fall off that plant and you don't harvest them, well, sometimes those seeds will grow. Let's keep going. I've got a couple of pots here. Now look at that. That is a shame. This is my favorite tomato. No, it's not. My favorite tomato is that Tiny Tim, but this is a Cherokee purple. And it's got some blooms on it. And that's a good looking bloom. That one's gonna turn into a tomato right there. But in that pot, I got my Cherokee purple tomato, more Swiss chard, because I told y'all I love that stuff. And then I got basil plants all around this. And that basil kind of helps keep some of the bugs off of here. But this basil has already gone to bolt, so it won't be as tasty as I would like for it to be. And one more thing I wanted to show y'all is I get stuck by rose thorns. These two pots here, I'm gonna go in those and pull out whatever potatoes are hiding in there. I got another kale plant, and look at how it's getting eaten up. That's why I know I got work to do out here, because I got some bugs that's got to go. I got a bunch of them off of here Sunday when I came down here, but I don't like them eating my stuff up. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed seeing my garden. I love having raised beds because you can really pack a whole lot of stuff in not a whole lot of space. The magic of raised beds is you get to add all the dirt, you get to add all the nutrients, and you get to, if you take care of it, it'll take care of you. Y'all, happy gardening. Thank y'all to everybody that's supporting us and cheering us on as we open our garden center. It is a labor of love, and I can't wait till we get to the finish line in a few months later.